Hi families, I wanted to show you really quickly what you'll see in your child's bag. They have the math kit for math, but we also sent home this plastic sleeve where you can turn any worksheet into a dry erase board. And this is the very first one that we've done. I wanted to show you how you can use it at home. So to practice just number relationships, we could do something like the number 37. Well, let's just start with 7. The number 7. Now, for the number 7, they would practice by putting in the correct amount of dots in their tens frames to show the number. And of course, you could do number bond work and practice that way, what two numbers come together to make our focus number. The number word, they would practice with recognition. Tally marks, this is something they learned in kindergarten, so they should be able to do that on their own. Related facts, they could come up with as many facts as they can to show our magic number. And on like that. And then of course, like a number grid, add 1, minus 1, plus 10, minus 10. Now expanded form for 7 would just be the number 7. There's no tens place or hundreds place, so it would just live that way. And then on the back, we have more of that same practice. Hundreds, we could just continue with practicing the same number. Standard form would be 7. There is no expanded form. They could practice writing the word form again, the number line, and then label on each side, tens frames, obviously. We could still practice this way, color in the blocks to match, circle the number on the number grid, the same thing as you would normally would. But what I wanted to show you, and I think can get a little bit tricky for parents because they spend such a long time since we've accessed this part of our brain. Let's go a little bit bigger. So let's say the number is 18. Then they could do the tens frames with you, understanding, this is called subitizing. It's where they understand what 18 would look like in their head. You know, looking at this, they would know. You could probably have them draw bigger dots, but for time, I'll just do polka dots. Number bond, still practice. Give me a way to make 18. It might be 10 and 8, 10 and 8 more. Expanded form would be 10 plus 8. Is when we take that number and we stretch it out and identify the tens place and the ones place, or even farther, hundreds, tens, and ones. Again, practice with the plus 1, minus 10, as many facts as they can think of to make 18. And sometimes, if you really want to push them, you can even teach them, if they're familiar with money, you could even do some money concepts with them, but don't push it if they're not ready for it. And obviously number, word, and tally marks. And then you could always use a dry erase marker to erase it. And then we have our practice with base 10 and numeration, 110, 8 ones. Standard form would be 18. Expanded form is 10 plus 8. And then word form, on and on and on. You get it. So this is great practice for them to really build a solid foundation of numeracy. And you can use this with anytime. That's what the worksheet's for. There may also be times where you need to swap it out and you feel like there's other things they could do. Maybe there's sight word list in here and cross off the words they don't know. Or even practice, you could put a white piece of paper inside and they could use it like a dry erase board, just a plain white piece of paper if they need to practice math facts. Or even a lined paper just to practice handwriting. So there's lots of different things you can do with this. So keep it handy nearby so that you can do lots of more fun things with this plastic sleeve. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for sticking around.